Ko divas spēles Eiropas čempionātā jau ir aiz muguras, tagad trešā diena ar spēli. Vai ir izdevies jau aptvert to, kādā līmenī jūs esat? Un jau ar iepriekšējo spēles, domāju, vēl vairāk sākt sev ticēt.
Jā, jau kopš pirmās dienas, kopš spēles par Turciju, man liekas, mēs esam sapratuši to sacensību turnīrā, to nozīmi. Un sevišķi sākot spēlēt ar Turcijas izlasi, jā, un arī vakardienas spēle pierādīja to, ka mēs esam spējīgi spēlēt jebkurā līmenī un ieķerties un pat uzvarēt setu. Un kas zina, kas būs vēl nākamajās dienās.
Un tieši tas trešais sets vakardien pret Vācijas izlasi, kas pamainījās tieši komandas iekšienē, vai ka jūs jūtāt, ka varam?
Jā, man liekas, mēs uzsvarējām serves stiprāk, jā, un tā enerģija varbūt arī bišķiņ mainījās. Un jā, sanāca ieķerties un nospēlēt vairāk aizsardzībā un gudrāk nospēlēt uzbrukumā. Varbūt tāpēc, jā.
Ir kaut kāda lieta, ko tagad spēlējot par tādām komandām, kas tev pārsteidz, ka wow, tāds līmenis, bet īstenībā, kad var nespēt tikai turēt, bet arī cīnīties?
Pārsteidz tas, ka mēs varam labi nospēlēt arī šādu līmeņu komandām. Jā, tā ir tāda viena lieta, jo volejbols jau principā ir viss tas pats, ko mēs darām ikdienā, tikai jā, varbūt tas rankings komandām ir nedaudz augstāks un jā, tiešām patīkami pārsteidz tas, ka mēs varam nospēlēt ļoti labi pret šādām komandām.
Un 4. setā, laikam, tas tiesneša lēmums, jā, pamainīja to visu spēles gaitu un, kad nevarēja vairs ieķerties.
Jā, kas zina, kā būtu bijis, ja būtu bijis, bet jā, tāda ir tā spēle, bet jā, ko es tur varu pateikt?
Kā ar fanu atbalstu, jo tieši pēc šī lēmuma šeit viss, lielākoties turku atbalstītāji jau bija jau sanākuši jau spēles beigām, bet tad likās, ka, ja jūs būtu vēl dabūs tas viens punkts, tad būtu varbūt aizgājis vēl uz priekšu.
Jā, kā būtu bijis, to mēs nezināsim tagad, bet tas turku atbalsts jā, ļoti patīkami pārsteidza, interesanti arī spēlēt šādā atmosfērā. Jā, ļoti patīkami.
Tev iepriekšējā spēlē bija 9 punkti, arī 2 bloki. Kā tu pat par sevi vispār jūties šajā līmenī?
Jā, es jūtos labi. Jā, es tiešām ļoti baudu šo turnīru. Jā, varbūt nesanāk aizcerties uzbrukumā tik daudz, jo mēs neesam pieraduši spēlēt pie tik augstāka bloka. Bet jā, kopumā ļoti labi, man liekas, visas meitenes baudam un jā, arī baigi neskatāmies tajās punktu tabulās un vienkārši spēlējam un izbaudam uz laukumu.
Treneris teica, ka jūs diezgan ātri un labi adaptējaties tam spēles zīmēm. Tā arī ir, kad visa komanda tādā fokusā ir?
Jā, protams, jo mēs zinām, kāpēc mēs esam šeit atbraukušas un tas fokus ir un mēs iedzināmies tajā katras komandas tajā taktiskajā sagatavošanās tajā procesā un jā.
Kāda ir šodienas pretiniece Polija, kas ir tie taktiskie zīmējumi, varbūt ne visu atklājot, bet kāda ir tā Polijas valstsvienība?
Polija pat par sevi ir volejbola lielvalsts, ja mēs tā varam teikt, un jā, vienkārši skatīties uz priekšu un neskatīties rezultātu tabulā, atkal gari augumi būs priekšā, vienkārši spēlēt, agresīvi servēt un sekot līdzi varbūt tam taktiskiem zīmējumam, ko mēs esam sagatavojuši. Un, jā.
Kā ir iespēja pabaudīt arī Turciju, vai šobrīd vēl tas nav izdevies un kādā citā dienā izdosies apskatīt, kas te apkārt ir?
Jā, mums bija jau viena brīva diena un pāris meitenes jau aizbrauca apskatīt nedaudz, varbūt kādu palika viesnīcā, nedaudz atpūsties. Varbūt arī nedaudz vēlāk sanāks nedaudz apskatīt vairāk, bet jā, tāda ļoti iziet no viesnīcas nesanāk.
Un ko tu viesnīcā sanāk darīt? Kādas ir tās iespējas? Es saprotu, ka šeit visas Eiropas čempionāta komandas dzīvo.
Jā, visas komandas šeit dzīvo. Tas, ko mēs darām, mums tas grafiks ir īstenībā ļoti saspringts. Jā. Ir no rīta brokastis treniņš, varbūt kāda sapulce, atkal dušas, nedaudz atpūtā, atkal treniņš spēlē un tā tālāk. Un, jā, nesanāk varbūt daudz laika tādām aktivitātēm, bet jā.
Bet tas grafiks ir diezgan saspiests. Arī 5 spēles kopumā 7 dienās. Viņa jau ikdienā nesanāk tik daudz spēlēt, bet tā atjaunošanās kā notiek?
Atjaunošanās patiesībā personīgi es nejūtos tik nogurusi, bet tas droši vien kā kurai. Galvenais ir labi izgulēties, labi varbūt paēst brokastis. Bet droši vien spēlēm ejot vēl vairāk uz priekšu, tad būs nogurums bišķi vairāk sakrājies, daudz ūdeni dzert. Tas miegs, tas tāds svarīgākais, man liekas.
Kāda komanda ir, jo skatoties gan treniņos, gan arī spēlēs, ļoti pozitīva tāda cieša grupa jums izskatās vispār, arī treneru kolektīvam.
Mums ļoti tādas ģimeniskas foršas attiecības, arī braucot uz spēlēm, uz treniņiem. Mums kādreiz vajadzētu mūsu autobusā atbraukt līdzi. Ļoti patīkami būt kopā visu laiku un sapulcēs, pusdienās, brokastīs, vakariņās.
Yeah, well, coach, after the 2 matches against top teams here in the European Championship, what have you learned about your team? Maybe something you didn't know before?
Okay, basically a lot of confirmation about 3 things, that the team is really resilient. We are able to stay in the game, even if when it's tough, and this is a great, in my opinion, quality, because this can give to us, to this team in the future. Doesn't matter who will be the coach, what will happen, the possibility to compete against a stronger team every time. When I started the process, I was telling sometimes it's better to be the worst of the better than the better of the worst. I believe fully in this, and to compete in this level, we have to use better our quality. So what I really can say as a confirmation, so it's a learning moment, it's how our girls are able to use their skill when it's tough. And this is, in my opinion, big, huge quality.
Well, previous game against Germany, like the first 2 sets were pretty difficult, but then Latvia completely changed the momentum at the third one. What changed on the game plan? Or?
Yeah, we changed something because we changed the rotation. Volleyball is a rotation game. Unfortunately, the first 2 sets, the combination of the rotation was for them a little bit, I can say, better for them. In fact, unfortunately, when you are not able to follow the flow of the game, it's difficult to stay in the game, especially with this kind of team. Because probably Germany is the tallest team of this group. Poland is really tall, but Germany, the average is really tall. And in the third set, we changed the rotation. We changed also a little bit the serve, and the match changed. So we have to remember this. We have to use, and inside this, of course, there are a lot of little details that are super nice. We try to little bit to crash their system of attack, because of course every team has some, I can say, secret or better, some evident better situation in the attack system. Poland, they have a tall opposite and outside hitter, okay. Germany is a team that is using a lot middle and outside hitter. So yesterday, for example, they are out middle, that usually they are scoring a lot. 21 is one of the best scorers in the world. Yesterday she scored 33%. So we try to use this moment, and I like to say this, that it's for every of you. In my opinion, for me it's the confirmation how smart country is Latvia. Because in my experience with our girls, they are able every time to, I can say, follow the game plan so fast. And this is really talking about the intelligence of our country. And about this I'm proud, and it's for everybody, it's for every of you, in my opinion.
I think there's a definition in sport, like coachable players, like Latvian girls are like very well coachable.
In my opinion, they are really incredible coachable from my point of view, and this is, sorry if I'm telling this way, it's a little fight that I want to continue to push. It's to be coachable. we have to have a winning attitude. The winning attitude is to be able to work on the things that we don't like, that are not coming immediately, that sometimes are not what really are inside our expectation. And so it means to face this area that is called a mistake. So they are super coachable, and they are for sure go inside this area that I can accept to make a mistake, to be better. Because I have to risk a little bit. I have to take some risk to be better, to improve. And it means that some mistake can come. And so yes, for sure they are super coachable because they are there. And it's your country, it's in my opinion, incredible, coachable, I can say, country. And using your creativity, you can arrive everywhere.
Well, Germany put Latvia under the pressure with their serve, but Latvia did the same on the third set. What do you think about the consistency? Is that part of the game still need to be improved?
Okay. Allora, it's interesting. If you see the statistic, the positive and the perfect reception, we were there. We took a couple of aces more than them, especially in the first set. The number 18 that usually is doing a lot of mistake on serve, yesterday served really well, so sometimes the combination. Now we have to continue, considering how as a team we have to continue to be smart on the situation out of the system. If we are improving this, our team, we can become, as I'm telling to the girls, the European Japan. This has to be our goal. I was reading some interesting comment because we can learn every time, not that we are not using a lot the middle and everything. These European Championship are teaching what is volleyball, are confirming. Yes, Germany is a team that is using a lot the middle, in perfect situation, but out of the system less. But other team, they are not. They are focused on one way to use the middle. So the learning process that we can put inside, so what we can put more, not what we can do better. Because the reception, for example, it's not the, in my opinion, our team is really consistent. It's in the level. It's in the level. It's how to use the situation. And this is coming only in one way, to get every time better the speed of the game. This speed is at least 10-15% faster than normal. We have to be honest, in this group there are 5 teams that are playing UNL. So this is incredible speed that we are facing. And what is happening that if the situation is faster, we have to be a little bit more able to face this situation. And this is the great process that the girls are putting inside. In fact, every time it's a little bit better. Every time it's a little bit better. So in my opinion, we have to put inside this process how to recognize and how to use a little bit faster the right situation. And in fact, yesterday happened this, because in the third set, we changed a little bit something, we adapt how to make the tip, where to tip and little things, and the match was a little bit more consistent. The other things that you said is completely right. It's the serve. In the new volleyball, serve is really important. The first 2 sets we were not so aggressive, but this is normal. From the third set we let the hands go a little bit more free, and the change. The game came a little bit more in the middle, no? Where everything can happen.
Well, before the tournament, you spoke about the identity of the team. After these 2 matches, you can see the identity of this team.
Yeah. In my opinion, I repeat, this doesn't depend by the coach. This group plus the girls that are, I can say, there in Latvia, that are developing, are creating a great identity of fighter. For me to be fighter, it's to be able to react immediately after a lost point, a lost match, to be able to play immediately another match. And this is a great identity. And through this identity, I can say that the personality of also our girls, but our country, I think that everybody is watching how everybody is appreciating our player. And it's not about the cheering. Yesterday looks in one moment that we were playing at home. Everybody saw this, but it's not about this. It's about the deep consideration. And through this, what can happen tomorrow? That more players can go to play abroad, because the volleyball world, I can say family, knows our player. And this fighter attitude, it's something that the girls are, I can say, building every time and fixing with the glue. That is important. Yeah, for me, the identity, it's clear. Inside this can arrive incredible result, because the results are coming by time. Our goal is now we have to finish this. Let's see what will happen. We are here to, not as a tourist, not as a tourist, because otherwise we are not spending until 3-4 o'clock in the night to make something, or the girls are super professional. The main thing is to come back again in this kind of a level. That is the level that our girls deserve, for sure.
Do you think the players are starting to believe more that they belong at this level?
Yeah, clear. And this is clear because there are players that are not only inspiring, but are super inspired to know that, yeah, I belong to this. You said, and thanks for this, you said really deep things. They said, I belong to this. When we are going inside the arena, we are telling, I belong to this. Yes, for sure. This is great things. It's really deep, because it's something that will make the change. Because I repeat, in 10 years, if we are strong to be consistent in this mentality, there will be not only a group of 15 players, but maybe will be a group of 40 players that can think in this way. And this is the step that we have to push.
In this tournament, there's no low-level teams. Also today, Poland, after 2 matches, what's the game plan and the instructions you're going to give for the players?
Okay, I hope that the Polish team will not listen. Okay, for sure we have to do something tactical on the serve. We have some target, and we have to push this target. That will be really important. The second is they have, the team is really tall, so we have to be careful when they will push us. So when we will go under pressure, it means when maybe the reception will be out the net, maybe we have to defense, and let's see what is happening. If we are able to manage these 2 situations, in my opinion, the match will be really interesting. And talking about this game plan that went inside also this process, for example, between the match of Turkey against Turkish and against Germany, one big thing was clear from our point of view, that is about the learning process. Against Turkish, we defense, but our attack system, so starting from to set difficult ball, was a little bit, I can say, low. Was not so super high, but this is normal. Against Germany was incredible. I can say that after the defense, we were able to attack every time. Of course, they were blocking us, and so today these 2 elements has to go inside, because are the elements that can give to us the possibility to compete against this tall team.